into accessories, Giuliana?
Yes, jewelry.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I know this is a really big night.
Busy.
No, been very busy. Designing jewelry, footwear, taking care of a 5-year-old. Absolutely. So here we go. Okay, obsessed. So I love wearing these little earrings. So I have a double pierce on this side here, and then a single pierce on the other side. So I wanted so badly to do a set of earrings that I thought were so cute. You know, we were talking about celestial jeans earlier. Sun, moon, stars, so on trend right now. It really never goes out of style.
Never goes
though,
out. I mean,
right?
it's such a fashion favorite, and it works with everyone and everything. And it's such a beautiful. There's something very happy about it.
It's true.
And especially when you look at the price point on these beauties.
Yeah. So $39.90, and let me tell you what you get. You get a pair of the moon and a pair of the star-shaped earrings, okay? Multiple pave set, round cubic zirconia inside the stud. Really, really, really pretty. They are pierced with clutch backs. It's got this nice polished finish, and they're just so pretty. So you can get the rose tone, the silver tone, or gold. So what I do is I like to mix and match. So on one ear, I'll wear like 2 stars. That's what I have right now. So I did buy 2 packs. And so I mix and match, and you know, I'll do like some days I'll do 2 stars, some days I'll do 2 moons. It really just depends. I don't know if you, Rocky, can you guys get a tight shot? Oh my God. Thank goodness I just got fresh highlights because I wouldn't want to show off my roots. There we go, there we go. You see, oh, and a manicure too. But super, super cute. So there I'm wearing the gold tone and the silver. Absolutely love these. So just to reiterate, so for $39.90, and it's 2 flex, by the way, you do get a pair of the moon and a pair of the star as well. And these just go with everything, right?
Everything. But you've got the rose here as well.
Yeah, I've got the rose on the other ear.
Wait, but we just had a really cute conversation earlier about if you buy these and the mix and match vibe that you can give friends as gifts.
Exactly.
So you're going to get, what, 4 earrings, and you could give a friend one, the gold and the silver, and you keep a gold and a silver. And what a lovely little bond that is as well between the 2 of you.
I love that, right? It's like when in the old days, when you used to do like the best friend necklace and half the heart would go, right? It's kind of the same thing.
That's exactly it, and much more chic version.
Yes, and exactly. I mean, I think so. You'll see tonight a lot of these great pieces we're showing are great gifts as well, and these are no exception. So I know that these are really popular. Hopefully you will get them. They're so adorable, and I love, you know, what Xana was saying, is that if you get, let's say, the silver, you get the 2 stars, the 2 moons, what you could, but you go, oh gosh, you know, I wish I could do what Giuliana did. I want to mix the silver with rose gold. You can get 2 sets, mix and match yourself, and then give the other set to your girlfriend. And then you're both winning.
I'm both winning.
You're twinning and winning.
Twinning and winning, and let's not forget,